Hi, it's Peter here from Discovery Adventures, and today we're going to review the new Bearmach 55 litre fridge freezer. The fridge freezer is either a fridge or a freezer. It's not actually able to run as both at the same time, which is a pity, but it does do a good job at running as a fridge or as a freezer. So getting round to the back of the vehicle now, and there we have it. It's quite a large fridge freezer, so it's 55 litre, but it is quite bulky and it's quite heavy. It runs in around about 24 kilos. It draws on average, whilst it's running, 60 watts, which is around about 5 amps, although it maintains its temperature quite well without actually needing to run all the time. So it's probably only running less than 15%, 20% at a time in any given hour. Obviously that'll be subject to how much stored inside and what the ambient temperatures are, but overall it seems to be a good fridge freezer. It comes with, or on the version I've got, it came with the thermal cover to help protect it. You have sockets. There's two sockets with it that unplug, so they unplug from here, and you've got the 12 volt or a 240 volt socket, plug socket that you can use. It also has two USB ports if you want to charge your phones or an iPad or anything like that. Digital display. It's currently at 1 degree. If you want to change it, you just press the buttons down, so that's going up there, so down to 1 degree, 0, and it actually goes down to -26, this one. It's just gone back to 1 there, so that's showing the current temperature. I've put the temperature down now, and now the fridge is actually running, and it is actually quite quiet. I don't know if you can hear that running in the background there, but that's just to demonstrate that one will run in the background quite quietly without causing too much interference to your pleasure while you're in the vehicle. So I've been running this one now constantly for about a week. Battery's at 100%. My voltage is just dropping down there just because the fans kicked in, but that will go back up as soon as it cuts back out, and that go back up to around about the 13 volt mark. The socket that comes with these, normally people say use an Anderson socket on the fridge freezers because these sockets tend to work loose. However, I've been over some quite bumpy ground, and this one seems to be currently a nice tight fit and hasn't worked loose at all. However, if I find in the future it does start to wear and become loose, then I'll switch that one over to an Anderson type socket on it. Okay, we're just getting the horses coming and join us for the view now as well. They're coming in to have a look what's going on. Anyway, going back to the fridge freezer, as I said, it can only be used as a fridge or a freezer, not combined. So you've got a nice, thermal cover on this one. The fridge can open in either direction, so it can either open that way or that way. So in the lid you've got the recommended temperatures there to store your food at. I'm just going to bring this back up to 2 degrees again, and also if we come around this side, there is a dairy compartment there with LED light, and that's just there storing things like your fruit and your dairies. That stops you getting any sort of frost burn to any of your products. And then you've gone into the actual compartment itself. You've got a removable slider there, a removable basket, and as you can see, that's a 2 litre bottle there that easily fits inside, with plenty of room above. And if you took the centre divider out, I'm guessing you could possibly get around about 9 bottles in there of the 2 litre ones, but you could easily get 3 in one side and then all your frozen or your cold foods in the centre, and it's quite adaptable, so you can move it around to suit yourselves. But it's quite good to have the dairy compartment there as well. And I guess if you ran it sort of maybe -1 or 2, you could sort of keep your food frozen, but maybe not actually freeze. I don't know, I've never tried it. Your sandwiches, if you keep them in the dairy section. Again, the hinges are quite strong on this one. clicks quite well, you know, nice tight fit on the lid, so good seal there going on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. As I say, voltage now has gone back about up to 12.7. Again, it didn't run particularly long, but I've put it back up to the normal temperature again that I keep it at. Yeah, so we're here in the Devon countryside at the moment. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, and please consider subscribing to help grow the channel. I'll be doing a separate video later on talking about the solar system and split charging system that I've got in this one. But as I say, for me, and it's been, you know, we've been quite cloudy and quite cold here lately, the solar and which is linked to my auxiliary battery and my split charge, keeps this running without running the battery right down at all. I think the lowest I've had the battery indicator is actually showing is 87%, and that's with it running 24/7. As I say, it only actually runs a small percentage at a time, so you're not actually eating into your amperage of your battery. And I've only actually got quite a small battery on this one. It's only 60 amps, and it's coping quite well. I'm going to try and find a slightly heavier duty battery that will fit within the compartment I've got, but I'm quite limited on size. I have seen one at 70 amps, but at the moment I don't think I need it, but I'll see how I get on over a longer period of time, especially when I get back down in Spain for the Land Rover party, get up to warmer temperatures. I'll see how much extra juice it draws on the fridge freezer. Anyway, once again, hope you've enjoyed this. Please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you.